Stephen Howson outside an absolutely freezing cold Old Trafford. Manchester United drew 1-1 with Arsenal at the weekend, and do you know what? We was the better team. We've said it all before, haven't we? We didn't get the result that we deserved to get. Arsenal came here and parked the bus, which I'm not seeing anyone talking about when Manchester United went to Liverpool. That was all everybody wanted to talk about. But it was a cowardly performance by Arsenal, and we was unlucky not to get maximum 3 points. The games where we deserved to win and we didn't are now starting to stack up, and I do worry where that's going to leave us in the table come the end of the season. Thought there was some excellent individual performances. The midfield as a unit was fantastic. I love that midfield three. Carrick, Carrera and Pogba played some amazing football, aggressive, they tackled hard, they really bullied that Arsenal midfield. Up front in the final third, we lacked a little bit of composure, we lacked a little bit of movement, and we lacked a little bit of ingenuity. But for that, we would have got all 3 points. Phil Jones surprised me in the first half, how well he played. Faded towards the end, but that could be match fitness, match sharpness, or a number of things. Rojo played pretty well at centre-half, and overall, the whole team played pretty damn well. Ultimately, the results have to improve and we have to start picking up the 3 points. Otherwise, we will languish where we are in the table. But a consistent run of games, as we've seen with what's happened with Chelsea, will leave us strong in the table and shooting up the points, no problem whatsoever. Anyway, let's have a look what happened in the studio when our goal went in. And can you spot the Arsenal fan?
Maybe he wants to. Oh my God, it's good. Oh!
Bang it! Go! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh my freaking days! Come on! That's what I'm talking about! Come on! Oh my days! Yes! Oh my days!
Dave and Rachel, yes, that is how you celebrate a goal from Cheeky Dave to Statman Dave. Let's have a look at the 3-point review.
Who's the greatest player in the Premier League? It's you, one. It's you, one. Oh, welcome back to the 3-point review. We're going to come big, we're going to come bad, and we're going to come packed full of stats. Anyway, let's dive in straight away. On to number 1. I want to talk about that Spanish sensation, Juan Mata. Again, coming up trumps for Manchester United. Being in the right place at the right time. And that isn't a coincidence. That's something that Juan Mata is really starting to understand, sort of towards the back end of his career. His timing is now perfect. You go to the goal he scored in the League Cup against Manchester City, a similar move to what happened at the weekend. Delaying his run, then attacking the penalty area. That time Zlatan Ibrahimovic with a cutback. Juan Mata opened himself up. Brilliant goal. You go to the goal that he scored against Arsenal, absolutely perfect. It's so perfect for United's system because with a lot of the United players, they like to come to the ball. Anthony Martial likes to get on the ball. Rashford likes to come to the ball or stay wide. Zlatan does. Rooney does. With Juan Mata running the other way, it gives United a lot in the final third. But excellent goal from Juan Mata and another excellent display. On to number 2, we've got to talk about Ander Herrera. It's been fantastic for United this season. He's setting the tempo at Old Trafford, whether he's playing holding midfield or he's playing in a midfield too. He's really starting to be the heart of that midfield, the heartbeat. Against Arsenal, played a little bit further forward, but was so aggressive. Didn't give them a moment's rest. Was in the face of El Nene and Coquelin, consistently pressurising them, but then also moving on to the centre-backs, pressurising Koscielny. Arsenal couldn't get their passing rhythm, and Ander Herrera was key to stopping that. But also I feel his relationship with Paul Pogba is really developing. The highest pass combination for Manchester United was Ander Herrera to Paul Pogba. That happened 13 times. If we want to see the best of Paul Pogba, he needs to get the ball, and Ander Herrera is currently finding him in good positions. But anyway, Ander Herrera against Arsenal created the most chances, made the most interceptions, and completed the most passes in the final third. What a performance from the recently capped Spanish international. On to number 3, let's talk about Mourinho. Did he get it wrong? For me, he did. I don't think he reacted well enough to the Oxlade-Chamberlain change. So, at this point in the game, Man United were sitting merry. 1-0. They were sitting on their lead, and they looked like they were defending quite well. Wenger had thrown on his third striker in Olivier Giroud. Arsenal pretty much had Walcott on the right, Sanchez on the left, and Giroud through the middle. But it was very much a front three of 3 strikers. Then 83 minutes, he brings on Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain right back. So Jenkinson's not having a great game going forward. Oxlade-Chamberlain comes on. Oxlade-Chamberlain is a very powerful runner on that right-hand side. He's very, very good at getting to the ball and putting crosses into the box. All United needed to do was, for the last 7 minutes of normal time and the added time, was stop the cross from Oxlade-Chamberlain. It was honestly as simple as that. Olivier Giroud, obviously an aerial threat. With Sanchez, Walcott in there, that's a lot of numbers into the penalty area. United needed to stop the cross. So Mourinho reacts, Schneiderlin comes on, But unfortunately, this is where the error comes. So instead of moving Paul Pogba out to the left wing like he's done before, Marcus Rashford to the right wing, he put Ander Herrera on the right wing. And unfortunately, Rashford looks absolutely knackered. And as well, in a defensive sense, isn't at the same level as Paul Pogba. Pogba potentially would have had that physicality and that little bit of stamina left to stop to track the run, block the cross, and United would have got the 3 points. Sorry, Mourinho, I think you got it wrong this time. Anyway, guys, that's been it today. That has been the 3-point review. If you want to see more of me analysing football, especially the Man United Arsenal game, get over to Dave Talks, where the 3 talking points will probably drop this evening. Make sure you subscribe to Dave Talks, as well as Full-Time Devils. Get in there. Who is your man of the match? That's what I want to see in the comments in this video.
Nice one, Dave. Let's see what everyone's saying in United on YouTube.
Hello, it's MEFC Insight here for Full-Time Devils.
This was a really good chance to beat Arsenal, to get a bit closer to in the race for the top 4 places.
Same problem. We can't finish our chances. We can defend, we can create, but we just can't finish, it seems like.
I feel Ander Herrera played really well in the heart of the midfield. He was all over the pitch, winning tackles, winning drills, and he got the assist for Juan Mata to score to lead Manchester United. It was very, very upsetting how we conceded late on.
It is a real shame, but we've got to look on the positives that we are playing well at Old Trafford.
We weren't concentrating enough in the performance. But overall, it's actually a very good performance. So there's many positives we can take from this.
So I think we are really good at playing without the ball. But we need to be able to finish and be clinical with our chances. That's our main problem right here.
I really hope Mourinho finds his best 11. I'm really happy with that 11. But, you know, his best 11 will come in time. And when it does, we will surely click into a really, really good form.
Cheers to those lads for getting involved. If you want to get involved, or you know somebody who does want to get involved, who's got their own Manchester United YouTube channel and wants to talk to us and wants to get a bit more exposure and a bit more subs, then get involved and get the description below and you will find out exactly how to do that. Everyone knows by now though, surely, don't they? Anyway, that's enough of those guys. Let's have a look at the 3-word review. Right, everybody, listen, let's get serious now for a second. Manchester United are up against the ropes. We've got the press against us, the team's not playing well, and everybody wants us to fail. Jose Mourinho is doing a good job. I'm already seeing the benefits of what he's doing at Manchester United so far. He might have less points than David Moyes. He might be struggling like Louis van Gaal was in his first season. But if you're not watching what's going on the pitch and you're not seeing what's happening in the transition, the evolution of the play, we're playing very well under Jose Mourinho. And I'll just leave you with this one. Sir Alex Ferguson had a lot of very expensive signings in the early 2000s. Juan Sebastian Veron, Rio Ferdinand, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo. Players who needed time to bed in, and in some cases they didn't with Juan Sebastian Veron. And he went 3 years. Sir Alex Ferguson went 3 years with all the knowledge and support and everything that he could have had at the club. He went 3 years. He needed that time to turn it into another great side and build his third great Manchester United side. Jose Mourinho's come into this club while it's in a shambles, while it's topsy-turvy, where we don't know our best 11, where we've got players that needed moving on and we've got players that needed bringing in. Give the guy time and we will get back to the top where we belong. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you get any comments that you've got in below. Make sure you subscribe to Full-Time Devils. We're here all week. We've got all sorts of stuff coming out, so make sure you keep it locked to Full-Time Devils before the Feyenoord game and the West Ham game at the weekend. Laters.